I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. Aezzylin joins me. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming on. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I'm Aezzylin and I'm a Jedi K vampire VTuber, and I'm primarily a horror content creator and also an artist, and soon to be maybe a musician. We'll see about that one though.
Oh, a musician. Huh? What instrument?
Mainly my voice, but also piano and guitar. I'm just experimenting, to be honest.
Well, you're way ahead of me by about a billion years. I'm kind of restricted by law to not sing anymore. Now it's
Wow.
well. Is that something that you just kind of picked up a little later, or something you've always been interested in?
Well, actually, as far back as I can remember, as a kid, I was put into piano lessons, so I've been doing music my whole life. I've dabbled in singing lessons, guitar lessons. I've just dabbled in everything.
No, I don't have the fingers for piano. I just don't. And now I got a little bit of arthritis in there. Really couldn't do it. But it always just seeing a really good piano player. And I enjoy jazz piano a lot. It's really amazing to see it. Oscar Peterson is one of my favorites, and when he plays the piano, it's just like somebody floating a cloud over the keys when he plays.
Yeah.
It's really something. What types of music do you like to play?
Well, currently I've kind of taken a break from instruments, so I do mostly just singing at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So at the moment I would sing like metal songs at the moment, actually, and rock music.
Metal
That's
songs.
kind of my genre right now.
Are you doing the screaming?
Yeah.
Oh. Are you taking care of your vocal cords?
Oh yeah. Don't worry about that.
I hope so.
I only I luckily have some training in like singing and knowing how to look after my voice. Most people don't, which does worry me, but I'm glad that I do have that.
Yeah, it is something to see somebody go on a long session of streaming or something, and then, yeah, my voice it's hard. I don't know what happened. Well, I know what happened. You ran a marathon when you trained for a sprint. That's what happened.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's really tough. Now, when did you get started with content creation?
Okay. I've been in this for actually a very long time. I want to say approximately like 8 or 9 years.
Wow.
But I've been like, again, dabbling in lots of different things. This is not my first account. I've tried so many different types of content, and this one's the one that stuck. But yeah, I've just been here and there making all sorts.
So you were bound and determined you were going to stream something.
Yes.
Is it just is the streaming itself something that and how did that catch your catch your fancy, MC? I mean,
Well, it wasn't originally streaming. It was more VTubing itself. Because I used to be just into making YouTube videos, and then I found VTubers, and then I was like, oh, streaming is actually really cool. So now I go into streaming.
yeah, it's what do you really enjoy about it the most?
I think it's honestly like the interaction with my community, like the live interaction. That's the best bit about it.
Yeah, and I think one of the more amazing things is the ability to talk to people around the world, and in that suddenly your neighborhood is 95% of the planet.
Yeah.
Probably more than that these days. But when you started getting folks coming back and getting a little bit of a community going, how did that make you feel?
It was honestly quite surreal. It was just kind of out of nowhere. I had people coming in, and I saw them again and again. I was like, people are staying. Why are they staying? And how long are they going to stay for?
Yeah.
Honestly, it panicked me a little bit. I was confused.
Are you after me for something? check your savings account. No, it's still there. Now, but that means so much because they're coming back for you and your personality, and that's always good. It's not necessarily for what you're doing online, a game you're playing or a certain type of whatever you're doing. It's for the person behind it, and that's you. And
Yes.
that's once you kind of realize that, the switch kind of flips a little bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, because like I started playing a lot of like Souls games. Well, just one of them for a bit, and people came in for that. And then when I switched to different games and they still came back, I was like, okay, they're not here for the game, they're here to actually see me. So when you switch to different things
Yeah.
and they stay, that's when you really start to realize that they're there for your personality.
And then you're like, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah.
Now you've been going at it for a while now. I mean that's a have you've seen and people are going to say, well, what type of question is this? But you've seen a lot of changes over those years, and
Mm.
what's happened. What has been the biggest change for you since you started putting things on YouTube?
That's a good question. Um, I think the biggest change is the internet itself.
Mm,
It's changed its focus and like how many people are on there as well. Over 8 years, so
mm,
many more people have come in onto the internet.
mm.
Everything has changed. The algorithms have changed. Everything is just completely different to how it used to be.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's the biggest thing I'd say.
Well, you were there before the great 2020 thing, which evidently we can't say actually what it was. I don't know what the deal is with that anymore. Um, but when you saw people, you know, coming in droves because they were all locked up, um, how did you feel about that? All of a sudden, you had a lot of more people to play with.
It was definitely interesting, yeah, because I was there during that. Um, I wasn't into VTubing at the time, which is unfortunate because that's when it blew up, honestly. But
Mm,
it was definitely something to witness because I was on TikTok a lot during that time.
mm.
Oh, it blew up massively. There's so many new people and new things and new interests and content and all sorts of that kind of thing.
The amount of talent that we've seen come out of this is
Yes.
massive. I mean, we're getting to see your talents now too. Um, but there, there's so many people singing, cooking, lecturing. Some people are really good at that, or just people come on and just read a book, and people are entranced by it.
Yes.
Mm,
It's also a bit overwhelming to an extent because, like, when you're content creating before lots of more people come in, you kind of start to feel a bit lost because there's so much more people. You have to, like,
mhm.
almost compete with more people, you know?
Right, right, yeah. And keeping up with all of them is a bit.
Yeah.
If you have one person coming in and you know is really wanting to talk to you about one thing, another person talking about something 180 degrees different, and
Oh, yeah.
and
That,
then
yes.
everybody else joining in.
Yes, I've had that a lot.
Yeah. Well, does that over well the games that you're playing probably it might be a little tough to interact with the chat that way. Is it?
Mm. It's a bit of a problem. It's not something I have too often. It's still kind of a newer thing I've had happen.
Mm,
I mean, some streamers have rules against it. I'm not massively bothered at the moment,
mm.
but it can be a bit difficult. Sometimes I don't know what they're talking about, and I feel like I have to join in as my chat, but I don't know.
Well, what they I'm sure that since you've been doing horror games, you've had some backseaters show up.
Mm. The funny thing is, though, when it comes to backseaters, what makes me kind of different is I actually encourage it. I'm not very good at games, so it really helps.
There's a big neon sign on streams says help, help, help.
Oh, I should do that. I should do that. That'd be good. Thank you for the idea.
It's all yours. You can have it. I and I want to see that now. I really do want to see that.
I might
Um,
do it. I might do it.
and the so when you are playing these games, and obviously you're into the horror type stuff, um,
Mm.
is are you is that the basic type of games that you're playing is going to be a horror game?
Yes, yeah.
Mm,
That's kind of when I want that to be my main thing. I get very distracted though. I need to kind of put myself back into the horror genre, but I kind of go here and there. But that is what I want primarily. Yeah.
yeah. You get distracted by what?
Just other games. There's other genres I do like.
Yeah.
But when you're a content creator, you kind of have to like pick your niche, you know.
Mm,
So I pick my favorite.
mm.
But there's so many other games I like as well, so I keep jumping here and there.
Well, are those the games that you would play off stream?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Is it so? Is there a comfort game that you have that you kind of keep away from everybody?
Yes, although I don't completely keep it away, I just keep it minimal on stream. I play a lot of I don't know if you know what gacha games are.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I play a lot
Yeah.
of that.
Well, I hope you have a second job.
Oh, I wish.
Yeah, it that can really get you, and
Yes.
even the little phone games will it you have to pay to keep going. Okay, here's the money. I try to
Yes, that's true.
I'm not that good at games, so I don't ever get to the point where I need anything to keep going.
Oh,
I can, but I do have a wife. I'm just putting that out there.
that's
Yeah,
fair.
I'm not going to say what she's doing, but I will say that yes, it does happen. Um, so when you're on and you've gotten fully into a game, um, is there times when you just completely shut off the the chat and kind of gotten encompassed in what you're doing in front of you?
Um, Honestly, surprisingly not.
Mm.
I don't know why. I think it's for some reason I'm able to balance, especially horror games and chat. This is kind of also the reason I don't stream like gacha games because those are the games I actually get fully into when I start ignoring chat. But I guess with horror games, because I know that's my like main genre, I've kind of mentally I'm like, okay, I'm playing a horror game, but I'm streaming this. This is my content, so I gotta keep chat in mind as well.
Mm. So tell me about the metal music here. I am being a child of the '80s. That
Oh yeah.
that's a different. I Our version is different than you young people's. Um,
That's true.
yeah. So, what bands would you say are the ones that you would cover the most?
Um, well, I'm still actually fairly new to the metal genre, to be honest.
Hmm.
So I'm still looking into it at the moment. But my first kind of what would the word be? Introduction to metal was actually Japanese metal.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's some pretty good
Yeah.
thrashers over there.
And
Yeah.
I think the first kind of I listened to the popular ones, like you might know baby metal.
Oh yes.
It's
Yes.
very popular. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Oh,
they.
so many metal bands.
I
Oh
think
god.
that as they've gotten older, they've really embraced it more.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, their first stuff was was okay, but now they're really into it with the getting more and more involved in the actual metal part of it, rather than being kind of the side to the metal. Um,
Yes.
and seeing that some of the old timey metal guys getting up on stage with them is pretty funny. I think it's pretty hilarious.
Yes, it is.
Um, the Judas Priest, Rob Halford got up there with them, and that was that was great. That was one of my favorite bands. Um,
Mm.
the Living After Midnight by them is one of my favorites because I used to work overnights a lot.
That's fair.
Yes, absolutely. Um, so with you when you get into the music stuff, is it going to be all metal type, or are you going to experiment with some others?
Oh no, definitely not. I'm the kind of person. Okay, a lot of people say this. I like all music, but
Hmm.
when I say it, I actually mean it.
Oh, so I mean, it could be um, classical rap, and you'll be into it.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to hear that actually. But yes, um, I'm kind of like that way myself. There's only a couple of genres I won't tune. I guess I'm a bit of a classical music snob.
Oh, I like classical music.
Oh, I love it, but it kind of stops at 1900.
Yeah.
It's like after that, it becomes more like show tunes and pop music, and I'm like,
Yeah, that's yeah.
you know. I there's actually a channel online, just the Bach channel from the station in Boston, Mass, um, that only plays Bach.
Mm.
Well, I mean, there's like 7 million things that he wrote, so
Yeah,
he,
that's true. They did write a lot
he
back then.
yeah,
I
so
couldn't
he could,
imagine that
yeah.
now.
So sometimes I'll have that in the background, but um, and then country. Do you do country music?
That is one I haven't gone into that much, but I can enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah. There hasn't been any good country music since 1975. Just letting you know.
I believe you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's when I grew up, I would go spend a lot of well, in my late teens, early 20s, would spend a lot of my paycheck on records, and
Mm.
still have most of them. uh,
Oh,
they're-
that's fair.
yeah, and I would just we'd go to the local used record shop, which you'd get always the best deals. And since we were in a college town, everybody from overseas would bring their records in, and
Mm.
we got some nice deals on that one. But
Oh, that actually reminds me. I collect CDs actually.
oh
Not the same
yeah,
thing, but
oh well, no,
similar.
no, it is these days. I mean, you can't hardly buy a CD these days.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything's got to be downloaded. And then
Mm.
I know when they had the certain programs out that were jumped on and banned and
Yeah.
for downloading music. They didn't want us to download music. Now they all want us to download music.
Yeah.
Of course, pay them to do it, but still download the music.
Mm.
So, what would you say is your best or most prized CD in your collection?
Oh, okay. I have some Japanese kind of. I don't know if you're familiar with the genre VK, but it's a type of underground Japanese music.
Mm.
I have some CDs. I can't even read them. I don't actually know what they say, but I found them, so I'm quite proud of those.
So if you could describe VK, what's it kind of like? Is it electronic or is it metal or what?
It's quite broad. I mean, it's mostly okay. It means visual K, so it's like
Mm.
more about the visuals, very like punk, I'd say. There is a lot of metal in it too, so it's
Mm.
like rock metal, anything kind of under that umbrella, I'd say.
Well, there's a lot of really great music coming out of there. I think that folks are giving themselves short shrift if they don't check out Japanese musicianship and
Yeah,
that sort of
they
thing.
are so good.
I I have a CD of the group Pizzicato Five when they were out.
Mm,
That just really appealed to me. That kind of '60s throwback type of new music, and the jazz that comes out of there is amazing.
yes.
And city pop, I like that too.
Oh, yeah.
It's very very easy to get into, but all sorts of genres. It's very easy to get lost in that,
Yeah.
and buy albums that you don't understand any of the words on the cover for.
Yeah.
Gosh, I hope this is the right group.
Yeah.
You put it in, and it's like a Windows update program. See? So, what do you have? Do you have any big things lined up for your channel these days?
Actually, yes.
Mm.
It's actually a week before my birthday, so
Ah, well, happy
I actually
birthday!
have a new model coming out.
Hey, cool, excellent, excellent.
Yes.
How long has that been in the works?
Um, Surprisingly, only about 3 months, which is shorter than my first one,
Mm.
because I actually draw my own models, so it takes a bit extra time.
Artists,
Yeah.
and especially when you have to please yourself. So I'm sure there was a lot
Yeah.
of going back and no, not quite. No, not quite.
Yeah. That's why my first one took me a whole year just to just to draw it.
Well, it does save you a little bit of money in the long term to do that, but
Oh, yeah, more
uh,
than a little bit.
yeah, more than a little bit. Well, have you always been an artiste?
Yes, actually. From
Mm.
like as far back as I can remember, like when I first learned to hold a pencil, I just started drawing things.
Letters. I'm drawing the Sistine Chapel. What are your favorite types of things to draw?
Well, quite obviously anime.
Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all I draw.
So you self-taught?
For the most part, I was put into drawing lessons, but I was kicked out very quickly.
Yeah, that's unfortunate because I hear that from artists where they get really into it and have their own style already, then get put into a class, and the first thing the class says you're doing it all wrong.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, is that what happened to you?
Surprisingly, no, I didn't get kicked out for my drawing because I'm not bad at realism, even though I'm not a fan of doing it.
Mm.
I was just kicked out for being very disruptive.
Well, that's even better.
Yes, because at the time, I didn't know that I had ADHD actually.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, you can cause a lot of chaos with that if you don't know.
Yeah.
In fact, you can cause that much if you know what you're doing.
Yes.
Yeah, and being so, is it tough concentrating on your artwork as a person with ADHD?
Yes and no. Luckily I'm medicated, so it's a bit easier.
Hmm.
Actually, I tend to get lost in things a lot more than I can't do things I like.
Mm,
So
yeah,
yeah, I more like lose time.
yeah, but I think people lump all folks who have been diagnosed with ADHD in the same kind of, oh,
Oh
can't
yes.
concentrate on things, and here's shiny keys over here, that type of thing. But I hear more and more now of people being diagnosed who will really lose themselves in one thing, and sometimes to the detriment of other things.
Yeah. No, that because there is two types of ADHD. People don't know that. You've
Mm,
got your inattentive and your hyperactive.
mm.
And what people also don't know, I think it's about like 18% of people with ADHD also have autism too, which I've got like both of them. So it
Yeah,
makes it even more complicated for people to understand.
yeah, yeah. You couldn't just go out and have one. You had to have both. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
hey, while I'm here, I might as well have that one too. Uh,
Yeah.
but with that, I imagine that there are times when you really get into a project and you will see it out to its finish.
Mm, for the most part, no.
Oh, that's surprising. Um,
I get stuck in it, but then eventually I have to pull myself away. Either I really need to sleep, I've not been sleeping properly for days, or something like
oh,
that. There'll be a reason I have to pull myself away,
yeah.
and then I just don't come back.
Oh, you're out of the rut stays there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I could see something like that. Yeah. There's so many routes people have with this, and people tend to look at something like autism too, and it's like, well, I watched um, Big Bang Theory, so autism gives you super brain powers. Well, that's
Oh yeah.
not exactly how
Yeah,
it
no.
works for everybody. There's scales and there's different things that are involved in it. Same way with
Mm.
ADHD. So, did you have as a kid in school, looking back on it now, did that explain a lot of things that you were doing at school?
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah. What did it make it tough for you?
Um, yes, but no.
Mm,
I had this kind of weird, like, this is a phenomenon you see a lot in people who weren't diagnosed in the early age, more later in life.
hmm
Is I was actually doing very well at school
hmm
until I suddenly wasn't.
Ah,
That happens quite a lot. You have a
yeah.
sudden drop off and you don't know why.
hmm Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Well, I just stopped studying. That's what I did. I don't never diagnosed with anything. I just like, okay, I'm not I was doing really well until like later grade school, and I was like, I'm not going to bother. And then
Yeah, that does happen a lot.
I didn't get back into it until I was in high school. It was kind of a tough turnaround. That's when I started asking
Mm.
questions, and I haven't stopped yet. Um, the I am my schooling mostly was in the 70s, so we didn't even have these terms,
That's true.
and we had a special education class where
Mm.
I look back at it now and I realize these kids, you know, weren't weren't necessarily behind people because they didn't know they didn't have the ability. They just didn't have the resources. Then I
Yes.
mean, we didn't even know what ADHD or certainly autism was back in
Mm.
1975. Um, and a lot of those folks who were in those classes are now doing really good now because they've been diagnosed later in life and know what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing what we're able to do. Do you think there's a lot of folks? I know there is because I've talked to them, but in your perspective, a lot of folks that are on that either autism or ADHD scale that are VTubers.
There are so many. I think I could name more VTubers with autism and ADHD than I can without.
It's almost like a convention sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it is proven that people with autism or ADHD tend to group together. So that's kind of what I found with VTubing. They've all kind of grouped together.
It's because you conspire against everybody else.
Yes.
We'll get them. I'll join you guys.
Yeah, you're welcome to join.
I'm on your side. I'm and not as effective as that will be. So are you going to be doing eventually on your streams and you know doing the voice work? Will you do like karaoke streams?
Oh yes, I actually currently have a goal to get to 150 followers on Twitch, and then I will be doing my first karaoke. I'm very nervous about it, but
will it be a metal karaoke? Metal karaoke?
Maybe not for a little while. Not quite there yet. You have potential.
Oh, yeah. Well, if I have a cold, I'm really good at it.
That's true.
You know, that type of stuff didn't go with like being on the air on the radio.
Oh yeah.
Because there were plenty of times when my voice was rough enough. I didn't need to add any more to it. But my wife and I went to a little concert in the town we were living in, and there was a young woman up on stage, and whatever she was channeling did not sound human coming out. Oh. It was awesome, actually. It was really good.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, this is absolutely excellent. And then when she's done, she says, "Thank you very much."
Honestly, that's how I feel sometimes after I finish my metal screaming and I go to this voice.
Thank you so much for coming. back to the mouse. It is, and that's something I want to ask you about. That when you are in full metal voice, does that make you feel more empowered a little bit, being able to channel all of that into a song?
I mean, I'd say it does. I mean, I'm still very, very new to it. It's not actually that long ago I've actually fully learned how to, do the scream.
Yeah.
But it does give you a certain feeling of power. Yeah, I think even just singing in general kind of gives you that.
Yeah. Well, it gives you that. It gives me a feeling of dread.
Well, people who sing in general.
Yeah. It's to be able to be at this point in your life and have all of these options available. Would you be able to tell yourself 15 years ago that you were going to have this opportunity? And what would your 15 years ago self have told you?
I mean, I don't think I would have believed it because a lot of like when I was younger, in school I actually was very quiet and almost like to the point people thought I was like mute. I was so quiet. Barely even talk to people. I couldn't even speak loudly. I didn't even have that ability. So I wouldn't have believed it at all.
It looked at you like, who are you?
Yeah.
So you just had this raging voice inside you, bubbling up over all those years. Waiting.
That's what it felt like, to be honest. Yeah.
So would you call yourself extroverted now, or are you still got the introvert in you?
I am still quite massively introverted because talking online is very different from real life. I actually don't really leave the house.
Well, yeah, I can see that, especially these days.
Yeah.
It's. I think most of the folks that I've talked to would consider themselves introverts. There's a few folks that consider themselves extroverts, but it's here online. and you kind of hinted at it a little while ago, you have the chance to take your walls down a little bit and let loose because with that avatar and model, it doesn't seem to come back directly to you. You kind of it's just that slightly off reality that you can let your hair down a little bit.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And with that, has that helped you a little bit socially outside the computer?
Um, Honestly, with streaming, I've kind of started talking to people less. If anything, in real life, I'm much worse at socializing. I think that's kind of the one bad side to this is
Mm.
I've like removed myself from like the outside world and now I'm always on the internet. I've actually lost social skills, surprisingly.
Oh wow! I mean, you're the first person who's admitted that in all these interviews. But I can see it happening. I can see it happening. You enjoy this so much, the interactions, and hopefully not a whole lot of negative coming out of that. And a lot of what you're doing is empowering. Um,
Yeah.
and why would you want to leave
Yeah.
it? Why do I want to dive into the cold water when the water's warm over here?
Yes. Especially like as like I've said, like as somebody with autism, like socializing in person, there's so many skills that I have to learn that other people already know. They already like innately just know these skills. But
Right.
online you don't need even half of these skills to talk to people.
No, no. And you could be doing. I mean, that's that one of the things too about streaming is that if you have the model up there, you could be doing a lot of things while that model is keeping everybody's attention.
That's true.
One of the things you don't have to worry about is cleaning up everything behind you when you're on the screen.
Oh yeah. I'm so glad.
I would really like to see because I know that the place I'm in is kind of the utility area of the house where
Mm.
everything around me is like all of the extra stuff we don't have a place to put, including me. Um, and it would be people would look at the at behind like how you live like that? No, but it just is one thing you don't have to, and it gives you something that you don't have to concentrate on.
Yes.
Yeah, and again, another worry you don't have to deal with. Um,
Yes.
so how have you been with interacting with other VTubers?
Um oh so sorry, those I just sorry,
Some,
those was a random noise.
somebody
So
hit your xylophone.
I don't know what that was. But yes, with other VTubers, it is quite difficult. I can't tell if it's because it's just difficult on the internet to socialize already, or because of just how many VTubers there are.
Hmm.
It's surprisingly harder to socialize when there is more of them.
Mm. Well, it's a bigger
But I have,
it's a bigger group to try to infiltrate, really.
yeah, I am lucky that I have found that. For one of my moderators actually had a friend group and he invited me over and now I have a small friend group that I can stream with sometimes.
They do a lot. Do you do very many collaborations with them?
We have like a once a month thing. So
Mm.
not too often, but often enough that, it's still kind of regular.
You get to sow your oats a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Get a little crazy for a while. Um, it's I would really like to have a working setup with my game computer isn't really working right now. So,
Ah,
but
common problem.
yes, some of these games look like they're just too much fun, and there's I look at a game like Helldivers, and I'm like, the point obviously is to just shoot things. That's the whole
Yeah.
point. It's just, and you don't really, there's not really a goal. Just keep shooting.
Yeah, but it's fun.
Yeah, you just lose your mind a little bit and that sort of thing. Um, so when you're in the horror games, you're looking for a horror game to play. Do
Mm.
you go for the you know slasher, lots of gore and lots of jump scares mode, or would you rather play a game that goes for the long con horror?
Oh, definitely like the long kind. Um, my first introduction to horror games was actually psychological horror.
Mm.
Especially like the very famous game Doki Doki Literature Club. That was
Oh,
my first.
oh, oh, oh my gosh. That's
I love that genre though. It's so
yes.
good.
It was, and it'd be very tough to. I mean, once you get a game like that out, and somebody else tries to program it around there, you kind of, I don't know, there's just a feeling like it's been done, and you can't really.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, I don't think anybody can really follow that up. I mean, there's mods and stuff you can do with it, I guess, but um,
Mm.
the buff Natsuki mod, which is just too much.
Oh yeah.
That's a bit much.
Yeah.
um, so, did you know when you were playing that game what was going to happen, or were you completely in the dark?
No, I did know.
Yeah.
I usually, for a lot of games, I actually watch playthroughs before I play them because
Mhm.
I'm someone that does not like surprises.
And you play horror games.
Yeah, but it's not like I don't actually get scared from horror.
Uh,
I just don't like surprises in the way it just kind of annoys me a little bit.
yeah. Well, the surprises in Doki Doki Literature Club would certainly more than annoy people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's like I was invested in that. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil for people because you can find plenty of spoilers online for that. But the
Mm-mm.
so that kind of hooked you into the psychological thing, and where did you go from there? Did you keep looking for other types of that gaming, or were there others on your mind?
Yeah, I did look for more games like Doki Doki, but I could never find anything that was quite like it. Even
Mm,
like now, I'm still searching for things that give the same feeling, but I still haven't quite found anything.
yeah, it's pretty tough when you start with the top.
Yeah.
Like if somebody's playing like a farming simulator, and the first game they picked was Stardew Valley, and you're like, okay, I want to find another, and it's not quite the same. It's not.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have to adapt a little bit. So
Yeah.
when you do get into the more gruesome horror games, are you okay with those, or does that kind of put you off a little bit?
I actually don't really have any problem with it.
Mm,
Again, like I've not ever been scared of horror. I don't know why.
mm,
I find like horror just entertaining rather than scary.
mm.
I've never understood why.
Well, you're a good person to have along with phasmophobia then.
Yeah, I love playing Phasmophobia. I actually play those kind of games by myself, even
Oh,
though they are multiplayer. I always
oh.
play them by myself.
So how do you do it? I've never seen anybody do it successfully.
I can't say that I play it successfully. I'm not good at it.
Oh,
Um, Most people can't play it by themselves because it's scary,
right.
I suppose. And I do get that because obviously you get jump scared by all
Mm.
these monsters. Um, but I mean, yeah, I don't play it successfully. I just play it and hope for the best.
The it's that's one of those games that started off fairly simple and has expanded now to be so complicated. Um,
Yes.
I think they started with like 6 or 8 different ghosts, and now there's like 6 book volumes of ghosts.
Oh, they've just added more as well recently. I played the game recently. I've taken a break, and there's like 5, 6 extra ones, and I don't even know what's going on anymore.
There was only 6 indicators. I knew those. Like like there's more Pokemon than has ever been before. I can't catch all the
Yes.
ghosts. It what is the worst scare you've gotten on that game?
Um, Honestly, I can't really think of any. I
Mm.
say that now. If I watch through my clips, I scream all the time.
just
I don't know.
just just wait till the scream happens and everybody have a beverage. When that happens.
Yes.
Um, so it's if I were to say be out on the market for a game to recommend to you, which would be the best that you would probably go for? Which type?
Mm. Sorry, could you say that bit again?
If I were to want to say it was your birthday coming up next week,
Yes.
which it is, and that so someone was going to get you a game that you could play, what type of game would you specifically want?
Oh, probably an expensive game that I can't afford myself. Oh, it'd be one of the new Resident Evil game. I know you
Ah,
said what type, but specifically
mhm,
that the new Resident Evil game, the Requiem one. I want
yeah.
that one.
I want that one.
It's so pricey, but I know it's a really good game.
Yeah, well, that's the problem when you know it's a good game and they don't have to put it on sale.
Yeah, they don't want to put that one on sale. It's so popular, that's why.
And so yeah, I had to wait like 16 years for Fallout to get to the point where I could buy it.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Is
you
it
can
that
buy.
expensive?
Well, it early on it was, but after so many
Okay.
years, it gets down into like sale for $1 each type
Yeah,
things,
that's true. That is true.
and that's my price range. That's why I buy sandwiches from the gas station. When you once you're in radio, you're cheap the rest of your life. That's
Yeah.
that's how it works. So, is there anything that you'd like to try with your streams that you haven't done yet?
Oh. Well, there's definitely singing, but we've already touched on that.
Yeah.
I really want to do 3D stuff because I have a 2D model and I love the look of like 3D
Mhm.
streams because you can do so much more with that,
Mhm. Mhm.
but
It,
it's so expensive.
well, yeah, there is that. And then you have to upgrade all your equipment, and
Oh yeah.
then then you're keeping that up as well as the 2D model, and
Yes.
figure out which way to go with it. But it's that's an embarrassment of riches when you finally.
Yeah. Like that, the prices go into the 10,000s, even more than that really quickly.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, you're an artist.
Yeah, I suppose.
Have you ever dabbled in 3D work?
I have dabbled, but I will never be dabbling in that again.
One too
I do not
many
like Blender.
dimensions. One-
Yeah, no.
third dimension, no, no. 2 dimensions, good
Yeah,
for me.
yes.
Have you been doing commissions?
I do have commissions open, yes. Although I have just opened them, so it takes time for it to start going.
Yeah,
I have done one so far though,
yeah,
so it's better than nothing.
yeah. When you got that commission, d- was it something that was as enjoyable to you as doing your own thing, or was it kind of tough to have those boundaries of somebody else's vision?
Mm, honestly, no, I really do enjoy making stuff for other people. I've got no issue with it really.
Mm, yeah, I'm just some people when they have like a deadline and that sort of thing, it becomes more of a job,
Yeah,
and
that is true.
it's tougher for them to enjoy. But for you so far, 1 of 1 is good.
Yes.
More.
Yes, more. I need more commissions, more
Gi-
money.
Give me your painting ideas.
Yes.
Did you did you do you enjoy working with the paper and pencil or the computer more?
Um, well, actually, most of my life I have been drawing on paper.
Uh-huh.
I do it a lot. Like when I was in school, I'd do it in class all the time. I spend all the lessons just drawing on paper, so I do enjoy it more, and it's easier, much easier. But I only do digital at the moment because paper drawings can't really do much of them, and they're not really worth a whole lot at the moment. So
which
kind of had to force myself to do
which is
digital.
which is nuts when you think about it because
Yeah.
I mean it's a physical thing you can hold and yeah, I don't know. I'm just an old man. What do I know about these things? I can't draw stick
That's true.
figures. But the one everybody talks about the undo button being your friend when it
Oh yeah.
comes to digital. It's a lot easier to correct with that than with paper and or pen and whatever you use to draw or paint or whatever. And
Mm.
and told the story of coming home and my wife who have had 8 to 10 oil paintings of the same thing in the living room
Oh wow,
because
oil paintings. That's
yeah
cool.
yeah because once you do an oil painting and it's not quite right, You just have to start over again.
Yes.
No erase button is going to work for
Yes.
that sort of thing. Um, it was. When did you start evolving into the digital art?
Um, honestly, it'd be like when I got into college actually, because that's when I started doing art as part of my like academics.
Hmm.
I moved on to the digital because it's just more you can do, really.
Yeah, yeah. And when you started fully realizing what you could do with it, has it become very comfortable for you as opposed to the straight out writing? And do you get the same fulfillment out of it?
Um, I don't know. I don't know, to
Mm,
be honest.
yeah.
I enjoy just doing all kinds of art. I get fulfilled from any way of expressing myself.
Here's some clay art.
Yeah.
Go ahead and art the clay.
Yes.
I'm determined to make art a verb by the time it's all done.
I mean, I'm the kind of person that I would make art out of like everything. I remember a lot of the time when I was younger, when I was set outside and I didn't have any paper, I would just start drawing things in the dirt.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, my wife's a really good artist. I'm not. um, so, artists and all this stuff you're doing, I got to ask you about AI.
Mm,
Yeah. So, how much do you hate it?
it's hard to say because I don't really have a lot of strong feelings about just like stuff like that. I
Mm,
don't like it,
mhm.
I'd say.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'd say I don't like it.
yeah,
Primarily generative AI,
yeah.
like for generating images.
Right,
But I also don't like misconception that every single AI is bad. It depends on the usage of it and what it's actually doing,
right.
I'd say.
Yeah,
But when it comes to making art, I am against it. I don't see the point. I
yeah.
really don't.
Well, it just takes the human part out of it is the thing,
Yeah.
and and it's when I see like photographs that are obviously AI, it's too perfect.
Mm.
I mean, nobody is symmetrical, okay, like that.
Yes.
And there's nobody like that, and it's not realistic. It's too realistic and not realistic at the same time.
Yeah, because people have an eye for it nowadays. A lot of people are gaining kind of ability to see what is AI and what it's not, and like it just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
Well, it's and that's something too. I mean, my eyesight's getting a little worse as I get older, and I can't see like I used to for sure. But what really gets me too is the AI voices. Um,
Mm.
that's taken out a lot of my compatriots and some of their opportunities to earn money as
Yeah.
announcers. And you see all those terrible YouTube ads with the same
Yes.
voice in every single one of them, um, mispronouncing words. Have you
No,
read?
the AI voice thing's scary though, actually.
Yeah.
Because they've also been taking like there's a recent thing they've been taking VTuber voices, making them into these AI things. You can make anyone say anything you want, and it sounds like them, which is scary.
Oh yeah. I'm sure that eventually there's going to be entire concerts of holograms of singers who are no longer with us.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that kind of thing happen already. Not like concerts, but I've seen people who are really, passed, but they use their voice still.
Yeah.
They didn't even say you could do that because they didn't even know you could do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And
It's
there's
not good. Not good.
it's really kind of odd to do that. And I think the way that a lot of these shorts, whether it's on TikTok or YouTube or whatever you're using, are using AI now that people start believing this stuff. Um,
Mm,
yeah, there's a tornado in the middle of New York City, and then and you see an AI generated tornado go down Times Square. um,
yeah.
yeah, that didn't happen, but even there's going to be somebody who believes it, and that's the problem.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, we have enough information going around that people should ignore. enough.
Honestly, people are good enough at spreading information without the AI. We're good enough at
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Just answer your phone someday, and you'll find that.
Yeah.
My poor wife, she's been getting calls from the same people at least 3 or 4 times a day, different numbers every time for loans, and the loan amounts are different each time, but it's the same people.
Oh,
And like one of these days, she's just
yeah.
going to break down and say yes, and we're going to be, heading down the road to bankruptcy. I'm sure when that happens.
Yeah.
But
Those things are scary.
yeah, and that's the type of stuff we're kind of leaning into with AI, and I hope we can avoid that
Mm,
as much as possible. Um,
yes.
are you happy with where you've gotten so far, VTubing?
Yeah. No, honestly, yeah.
Mm.
I've especially recently, I've started like growing a lot more quicker, and already I'm further than I ever thought I would get. I have very kind of low expectations for myself, unfortunately.
Mm.
So it's very easy for me to impress myself.
Well,
I'm quite happy, yes.
now that you've kind of seen it start to blossom and get there, does that raise your bar to want to do more things?
Definitely, yeah. I've
Yeah.
started to realize like I can do things I didn't think I could do. So there's like more opportunities that start to open. It's really quite cool.
Now they've opened the box. Pandora's box
Yes.
is opened. It'll never be
Yes.
closed again.
Never.
Talk about that. There's your horror classic. You could write your own horror game with that.
Oh, I do like the idea of it, but what really scares me with games is the coding. I don't like the
Yeah,
coding.
yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, we wrote stuff in Apple Basic.
Mm.
Uh, that won't even get things started now. I don't.
And
I'm not good at second languages, and some of those languages are like 16 in one. I could possibly deal with it now, but
yeah.
yeah. Luckily, I have a grandson who's smart. Boy, this is what
Yeah.
you're going to do for the rest of your life. Do it. Support your grandpa as much as possible. Um, so, is there any thought of you maybe trying out for a group or a small agency or something like that, or are you going to stay independent?
I have been applying for small VTuber groups. I mean, being in a small VTuber group is still dependent, I suppose. So I
Hmm.
have actually been trying for those, but I one day do want to be part of like a bigger agency. Like, I'm looking to start a big one. I don't know if I'm going to do them one day. I mean,
Yeah.
it's good to look at them about it. I would love to, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think you can do it. I'm I'm amazed at your abilities to do this, and you're
Thank you.
you're very easy to talk with, which is something that is a giant plus for folks who are doing this, and
Yeah.
and that voice that you didn't use through your childhood is excellent for it. It's very welcoming,
Thank you.
and folks would I can imagine tuning in and sticking around to listen to what you have to say. So what we're going to do is
Thank you.
we're going to promote it as much as we can to get your links up there for everybody. We'll have that in the
Yes.
description for the video. Thank you so much for coming on. I do
Thank
appreciate it.
you.
It's been wonderful to talk with you, and again, I think that people need to check out what you got going on. We'll have those links in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.